Welcome back to Pokemon Wild Let's Play Retrospective. Let's see if what is in this hidden grotto for now. Here's where you can catch a Pachirisu. Oh, okay, that's conveniently a Pachirisu. I really didn't look it up. Pachirisu's regular abilities. Oh, it's a female. Regular abilities are pick up and run away. And his hidden ability, it's a hidden ability, or her ability, hidden ability in this case is Volt Absorb, which we killed it accidentally. Never mind. We didn't even need to catch it. Pachirisu is a fast, decently bulky electric type, so you may use it for some defensive play, but otherwise it's not something you probably will use. In Gen 6 it won the World Tournament, but other than that, in singles competitive you won't see it achieve much. And that was that. Okay, is this something for us to kill now? And this triple battle. That's a surprising amount of triple battle, more than I expected. It's not a big deal. It's still not as much as you would hope, but it does the job, so I won't complain. And Natu and Xatu, I already mentioned Magic Bounce. Pachirisu with Volt Absorb. Defensive electric type. Fast. I don't remember if it can Wish Pass, but that's sad. Spearow did get Sniper from the hidden as a hidden ability, so it can crit boost its crits, which are boosted by its new boosting its new move Drill Run, which allows it to hit ground type Pokemon. But it's still the same Spearow. There's not much of a buff. These two things are the only things. You still have Drill Peck, which also has a high crit rate, but you know how it is. Oh, Headgear level 65. That's insane. And it's going to give us a +1 because we have defined destroyed. Oh, by the way, we have Brave Bird if you didn't notice. Now we are the bravest bird alive for real. And we are almost there at the new town. Oh, a double battle. Oh, I forgot also to activate the Drowsing Machine, our favorite. We will explore a few more hidden grottos if we get to it. Emolge and Pachirisu, a dream team come true. What should we do? I think I will return on Pachirisu and Rock Slide. Everything. Oh, Emolge avoided it, so Pachirisu is surprisingly bulky. Emolge is going to use some electric type moves, I assume. Volt Switch, I think that we can take. Volt Switch doesn't have the power to destroy us. And we Rock Slide here. I'm glad we hit, because really inconvenient if it didn't. Brave Bird reach another level, and Extrachad as well. We are soon at the level 17 mark, which is relevant, so we can destroy Reshiram. Does he want to fight? No. Habitats. Whatever. Here we found an Ultra Ball that I forgot to activate. Oh, yours truly, the Drowsing Machine is activated. Oh, what is... I see, there's an item and there should be an item. What Pokemon awaits us here? Watchhawk. we can kill it for the attack IVs. I don't know if we still get IVs at this point. I accidentally clicked Brave Bird, but we can see the animation, it looks impressive. 120 base power recall move. You need to be careful about that, but other than that, finally we have reached the necessary benchmark to actually do some good damage. Vulpix we already talked about, Dreamworld, Drought, Vulpix and Ninetales, great Pokemons. Let's kill it. The fire, setting up the sun for all your Pokemon to sleep. Vulpix got banned, Drought got banned from UU, so you can't use Drought Vulpix in the lower tiers. Flareon, still a disappointing evolution. Let's kill it. Does she have anything else? Yes, that was all. She was a pure fire type trainer. Who is that Pokemon? It's Yanma. Yanma has turns into Yanmega, and Yanmega is a fearsome, decent wall breaker. You can use the speed boost set. With speed boost you can pretty much outspeed anything, and to hit KO with Bug Buzz, Air Slash, Giga Drain, or you run hidden power. Some hidden power ground maybe, or fighting. It has also a move, it's called Asian Power, which is relevant for evolving it in the first place. 60 base power rock type move. And people run it with Protect, so it gets the guaranteed speed boost. But another way to use it is Tinted Lens, and Tinted Lens allows it to hit everything that would resist it attack with everything that's resisting its attack with double damage, so it's not resisted unless it's double resisted to truly resist its move. Oh, it uses double edge here. So what people do is just put some choice specs and then spam Bug Buzz, Air Slash. As the last move is a U-turn and maybe a hidden power of your choice. What do we do next? Oh yeah, I have a slot free. I wanted to catch a Pokemon, I think. Let's rock Earthquake here. I hope it's not the Pokemon I think is next, and I fear it's Gyarados. It's Rhydon. Rhydon benefited in this generation thanks to Eviolite, which boosts its defenses, so it can be a fearsome, outclasses Golem, and is a fearsome defensive Pokemon that can set up Stealth Rock. You can put a Choice Band instead of Eviolite and just Wall Break, so it's surprisingly powerful and defensive, really hard to kill. Rhyperior is a tier higher with Solid Rock. Even a quadruple super effective move can be resisted in some circumstances, but it's really slow, but it's really hitting hard. It can learn Sword Dancer, which surprised me. It can set up Stealth Rock, and the moves are also Earthquake, Stone Edge, Mega Horn for the grass types, Fire Punch, I think also Ice Punch. There's a lot. Oh, a Mirror. The Rock Head variant can use Double Edge. You can use Rock Slide. So you have a bunch of options. Then there is, what is it called? We'll come to this cave later. Maybe. try getting on a we managed to get past them. There's nothing. There's a daycare if you want to breed some Pokemon. There are kids that watch the Pokemon. Anything else, these trainers are going to challenge us to a Pokemon match. Can we go from here? We can't. Can we go from here? And I think this guy is going to challenge us to a Pokemon match. Let me just use let me just switch Magnezone to the front and use the Drowsy machine once more. As there was also Hippowdon, and because it's weather wars, Hippowdon also plays a role with its Sandstream, using Roar, Earthquake. Does she want anything? Roar, Earthquake, Ice Fang is used, I think, Rock Slide. I see, that's where it is. A full restore. We don't have Psyduck with us. This guy is battling us. Slack off to heal itself. Whirlwind to blast away opposing Pokemon and let them get either prevents them from setting up or deal some stealth rock damage, which it can also set up. Or if in the case it's set up, it doesn't worry about that. It can use a plethora of moves. This we can challenge the gym if you want. Should we, or should we just explore a little bit more? I remember now. Here we can get something extra, which is post game. What's this? We found an upgrade. We already have one. With upgrade you can evolve your Eevee into something. Eevee not Eevee. Porygon into Porygon 2. Did I went to say no? That's definitely the real house. So Hippowdon is great. Definitely. I think. Oh, we got a great ball. That's great. Is there anything? No. Is there anything? No. Let's go up here. Is there anything? No. Does this guy give us anything? No. Does this guy give us anything? No. Is there anything? No. How disappointing. Let's go get on the bike and explore this route. Here we can use cut when I don't have anything that has cut. Does this person give us anything? She mentions Solid Rock, which is the ability of Camerupt and Rhyperior, like I mentioned earlier. We can beat the crap out of this kid if we want. Talks about Volbeat. Volbeat and Illumise got from the Dream World Prankster, which gives them priority on non-attacking moves, which allows them to be some decent better setters with Sunny Day, Rain Dance, since they U-turn out to a better Pokemon that can abuse the better. They can anchor. Volbeat is preferred because it can set up Nest and Tail Glow, which gives you +3 special attack this generation, and then it can bottom pass to another Pokemon. All these boosts. I think Volbeat had another advantage, but I can't quite remember it. I think the high attack gives it more powerful U-turns, if anything. Volbeat has Wish instead of that move. Don't know if it's really much of an improvement for this generation, but it does the job. So it's Volbeat. So if you use Volbeat, you better try getting a Dream World one, but sadly I don't think that's possible. But you have still the chance that someone trades you a Dream World Idomise in the GTS, so if you want to keep playing, try to log in on external servers and ask for some Idomise, and if you're lucky, someone is going to send you one with Prankster. And there's Scorpede, we can do it killed, I think. The Flash Cannon, maybe I should have gone for Thunderbolt. Skullbeat would be better next generation, where Quick Feet is replaced by Speed Boost and the hidden abilities, that is. Until then you either run Serperior, Poison Point, or you use Swarm, which boosts its Mega Horn if it's in danger. Next up is Dustox. We already talked about Dustox and Beautifly. It was. Both are bad bug types, and they never see any. They see improvement, but it is never enough. We already talked about Morphin, and also got Quiver Dance. It's still bad, but still better than the other two. And I think in this generation much more accessible, because you can catch a Wumpu. But you need the Dream World ability for the Tented Glancers. Ooh, what's this? Shaking Grass. It's an Audino, and you know what? Whenever an Audino appears, it's time to kill. And let's go for Thunderbolt here. I hope we do enough damage to hit KO it. Does it have a berry? Yes, that's enough. From this range I can just Sonic Boom. This move we might replace soon, but it's a drop super. Let's see. We can't cut it yet. Oh no, there's some Veteran. And there's no way we can avoid. Okay, what does this guy have? I hope not too many powerful or 4 Pokemon. Remember when people had more than 3 Pokemon? Masquerain, we already talked about Masquerain. Insanely powerful. But that was a joke. By these Quiver Dancing bug types, it's probably one of the stronger ones, but in this generation it's not the best. Still, you want to have the Intimidate one. The hidden ability one is not good. I don't remember it. I think it's Raindish, the hidden ability. Not a good ability. Ooh, it's Magnezone. Magnezone versus Magnezone Showdown. I wish I could get a free switch to Zoroark. Maybe I can somehow cheese my way through. Let's go for Thunder Wave here and then we see what we can do. It's paralyzed. Okay, if it doesn't have Magnet Pull, I can switch out, I think. Yes, I can. So it has Sturdy, I think. Maybe I should have thought it Volt Switch in this case. Oh, it went for the Thunder Wave 2. Let's go for Flamethrower then. We are still faster. Ooh, it survived it. With a decent amount. Ooh, Thunder. At this range we can pick it up with Night Slash, I think, but we died. Or we avoided it. I really thought we will get hit by the thunder. thinking about my luck and Zoroark's luck in this playthrough. Next up is Dragoneer. And I don't think we can kill Dragoneer. At this range it's going to kill us. And it also has Thunder. Dragoneer will give us attack IV, so I think we Brave Bird it. Just Brave Bird everything. I think that should do. Ooh, it survived. So, Dragon Dance. That's problematic. Can we still outspeed it? I don't think so. Gets it Dragon Dance and it goes for a special. It might have as well just went for the Sunbend instead. Last but not least is Slow Blow. I don't think we can defeat it. Should I switch directly to Magnezoned or should I have the feeling we die anyway, so I will go for the Brave Bird here. Can we one-shot it? We did, so we are going to die. So the experience is lost, but I don't mind it too much. We defeated Rain. Let me just go and heal up in town below, above, while we can. Let me see, what else can we do in this town? There are options, but I don't want to deal with those options yet. This lady may give us the flower to switch Shaymin's forms. Let's talk about Shaymin. Shaymin in this generation, pretty good Pokemon. You are still flinching a lot with it, with its signature move, Air Slash. Not really signature move, it's the form, Skyform's favorite, Serene Grace Air Slash, from its massive speed and special attack stats, and then it spams Hidden Power Ice, and that weird. It can use Calm Mind and can use so many annoying things like Seed Flare, which is a 120 base power special move that drops special defense by 2 stages. It's an event Pokemon, I guess it's fine. A regular Shaymin has a base stat total similar to... The base stat total is the same as its other Sky form, but Land form has its stats spread out like Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, and Manaphy. And it's a mono grass type, while Sky form is a grass flying type. That's not about that one too. Attack IVs is not something I want, but it can be helped. We now care only about the experience. Next is Zagoon. We already talked about Lightning. Well, that's done. Let's see what's in the Pokeball down here. It's an Ultra Ball. It's literally a Pokeball. I lost count on how many Pokeballs we found. Wow, Jigglypuff, level 57. Insane. Couldn't find a Moonstone. This kid doesn't seem to care about us. Is she going to challenge us to a Pokemon? That seems like a trade. Let's see what she has. She has 5 Pokemon, 5. And one of them is PG. We will Thunderbolt that. So she is a collector of regional birds, I assume. That was the first one. Next is Starly. Starly turns Staraptor the best regional bird so far. And Staraptor has Intimidate, that's already insane, but its hidden ability is Reckless. So you know Brave Bird, you know Double Edge, these 120 base power stab moves get boosted by 50%. So it's a fearsome wall breaker who can come in with 100 speed, I think, and has massive attack. Then it spams Brave Bird, it spams and Double Edge, so you get your rock types ready, or steel types, or I would say that, but then it has close combat and destroys your Pokemon, or it can just pivot off it away with U-turn, and it can learn quick attack like all regional birds. I think I'm tired of destroying these with and get also physical attack IVs. Yeah, Hutu turns into Noctowl. Noctowl's hidden ability is Tinted Lens, which is not helping at this generation where it didn't get the special attack buff. So it still uses Boost, Toxic, Whirlwind and Nightshade. It's a defensive Pokemon, so you are better off using Insomnia to absorb sleep status. This thing just has the plot. Yeah. How should I beat this thing? It's so annoying. Return. Did we get the Swagger boost? I don't know. Yes, we did. We one-hit KO this annoying Pokemon. Last but not least is Tailo. We already talked about Swallow. It's already outspeeding our bird. It's insane how fast the Tailo dying is. And with this we defeated Mally. Next we talk to this guy who is not doing anything, and we go through here. Is she going to give us anything? She's just happy. And we are now in the route where we... Okay. Well, let's heal. Somewhere here you can trade your Extrachad against Alakazam and your Hippowdon against something else, I don't know. Maybe we will take one of these offers, but I'm not trading our thick Extrachad yet. Is there anything else? Here is the first route. This we can battle this backpacker. And let's see what it has. 4 Pokemon. And she starts off with Omanyte. Omanyte is another Pokemon that really benefited from Rain before Swift Swim got banned. I would just spam Hydro Pump in the rain. But it can still Shell Smash sweep with Hydro Pump or Surf. Ice Beam, Earth Power, Ancient Power. You can run a hidden power of your choice if you want. Another option is using a defensive set that uses gold, setups toxic spikes. I don't know if it runs regular spikes too. Archeops we already talked about. Archeops is for in-game really good. But outside of but competitively you use the item list or acrobatic set with Flying Gem for this generation. With Earthquake, maybe Dragon Claw and Stone Edge or U-turn. And a Relief, one of the worst fossil Pokemons. It got Swift Swim, but it can take advantage of it like other Pokemon. But it's a nice tag. If your opponent uses Swift Swim on the Rain Dance and lower tiers, you can outspeed certain threats. It's a rapid spinning Pokemon that can set up Stealth Rock, so it does have a niche this generation. I can say the same about Bastiodon, which is Sheldon's final evolution, because it can set up Stealth Rock, but it has Sturdy to survive at least one hit. But other than that, it's a Steel Rock type, so it dies to 2 super effective hits. Bad, and it can't do anything in return. The best option you have is Counter or that weird version of Counter exclusive to it, but it doesn't have the HP to abuse it because it has really low HP but really high defenses, so you don't get much damage. I'm not teaching Gyroball to make this. Let me just swap out to Braviary because it's still needs some experience, and we activate the Drought machine. Let's go here. Is it grass? Oh, okay. So let's see what Pokemon awaits us in the first route of this game. So there's a Warchog. How many Warchog have we seen? So it deserves to die. I don't think we can accumulate any more IVs on our Braviary. Remember when we caught it 40 level 7, we already grinded it through. So this is where it is, no? Ah, okay, there's an invisible Ultra Ball. Wait, you are not challenging to a Pokemon match? We get a potion. At this point in the game, we get a potion. I'm freaking serious. What's here? A dog. I don't like dogs, guys. So we are going to kill this Harrier. Intimidate. You know what that means. It's Define time. +1 attack. Let's go. We one-shot the dog. So with this we pretty much moved through all the routes, I think. Let's just beat the crap out of a few more trainers and then we end today's recording session. 4 Pokemon again. And this guy has a Kabuto. Kabuto turns into Kabutops, who also is responsible for the Swift Swim ban because it's a rock type with water type moves. It has Aqua Jet, can Sword Dance, it can use Waterfall, Stone Edge, it can Rapid Spin. So it's seen in Ubers most, but then because Swift Swim and Rain got banned, it fell down a bit. It has to rely on its less useful abilities. Let's go for Superpower here to destroy it. Kabutops can also set up Stealth Rock if you want to, but you don't need to. You can run Rock Polish instead of Sword Dance if you want to outspeed and sweep. Cranidos. This thing is giving us attack IVs. Cranidos turns into Rampados, and Rampados got Sheer Force from the Dream World, so people stopped running Head Smash on this thing, which has already 165 physical attack, and the move has 150 attack, and replace it with Rock Slide, Fire Punch, so it can use a life offset. but people still tend to run Earthquake on it for the coverage. Rock Polish, I think, to sweep faster, and some people tag some special moves like Flamethrower or Ice Beam. Great choices. But the mod breaker set is still decent with Stealth Rock, and some people tend to use weird defensive sets. Not weird defensive sets, I mean. And as a Trick Room sweeper, they set up Trick Room and then bring that thing on and Wall Break. So we defeated Caracosta, and next up is Lily. Lily got a buff. Its hidden ability is Storm Drain, which absorbs water type moves, gives water type immunity, and if it's hit by a water type move, it gets plus to its special attack. It can use Recover to heal itself, Giga Drain, which got buffed to do some decent damage, and nobody runs Asian Power. A Toxic Stealth Rock is usually what they use, but it can be used on as a physical setup sweeper with Curse, Rock Slide, I don't know, Earthquake, Recover. Don't think any physical grass type moves are in this set. Let's destroy the dog first. It's dead. Here we finally reached Professor Juniper's home. You can check out. And here's nothing much to do. From my knowledge, you can just visit Professor Juniper and show her the Pokédex or whatever. And if you have completed the Pokédex, you get what is it? Okay, you get some items. We got 24 Pokémon. What else? And we get a Super Rod if we want to get some certain water types. Great. We can heal ourselves somewhere, but I think for today's recording sessions that's pretty much enough. Let me just heal, and I think we are done for today. See you around.